The other thing I might quickly touch on is sash windows. This is a good opportunity to use adhesive brush seal. So with something like a sash window, we've got a few things to look at. What we often find with these double hung timber sash windows is that this top one is generally painted shut and people don't use it. They don't open and close this top piece. So the top one often will just cork it. For something like a sash window, the best we can probably do is try to install some brush kind of along these edges. It looks like with this one we've got plenty of clearance, so we will be able to fit one. And we'll just see. Yeah, so that's working quite nicely. We're getting good contact between the brush and the window there. So we'd run a strip all the way from top to bottom. You might even try to poke it in a little bit to get as much of a seal when this is in the closed position as you can. That's how we're going to address these vertical edges. For our horizontal edges, I would probably look again at some V-seal. These can be pretty fiddly. You just try bits here and there and see what works. As a first pass, I'd generally stick something on there, because if the window can fit next to that, it's not going to affect the actual clasping. We haven't affected how far the window can drop. Whereas if we put our V-seal on that bottom surface, our window isn't going as far down. So I generally try this first. And that's working really nicely. So that's looking good. Then the last piece of the puzzle is this piece that I've done here. I would do the same thing on the other side of this bit of timber where these two timber frames meet. It's the same principle. We'd try to put a piece of V-seal in that gap. We just stick it on the other side of this bit of timber. Flip it upside down. Don't keep it the same way. Flip it so that it's pointing down, so that when it shuts, it's just resting against that other piece of timber. Yep.